What's up, guys? I am doing my second video for our weekly lessons. This one is over the 30-second spot that you had to write in MCOM 145, and now you're going to produce it in MCOM 150. It's over the pageant and Delmar Hall, so let's dive right in. So I have pulled up here a script that I wrote, and Mike Lemons, if you're watching, pardon me if the format's not exactly the same. This is kind of the template that I use whenever I'm writing some radio commercial spots. So anyway, this is it. I've gone through kind of just like you guys do. And since I'm the writer and producer, I'm giving myself a little leeway on what music I want to lay down, and we'll get to that in a second, but it doesn't say a specific track here. You're going to notice on some of this stuff. So anyway, this is my script, and these are all my work parts. So I'm saving you the boredom of listening to me re-record this stuff. So here's my voiceover. Oh. Then here's my sound effects. And then here are a bunch of different music beds that I've put together. And so I'm going to kind of pick and choose while I've got you here, and we're going to do it together. And so you'll see kind of the whole process. I haven't built this yet. I just am going off my script and found some music, things that I like. So here we go. First and foremost, the very first thing out of the gate is my intro. And in the script, it says I want rock music to come up. And I have on here, let's use that cathedral filter because I'm going for a big tone here, like it's a big empty building. You can see that here. The sound should be big and empty and have a medium wet effect. If you don't know what a wet effect means, the term wet effect is kind of how much saturation of the effect is over the music or over the piece or whatever. So the wetter it is, the more saturated it is. So you might hear people say a dry effect or no effect, or medium wet. I use, it's kind of about 50-50. So the more you play with this stuff, you'll figure that out. So we want the music to come in and fade out. So I'm not sure if I actually want to use something like this and then play with it and fade it and whatever. I found this sound effect that might replace what I have written in my script. And since I'm the producer and the writer, I have the liberty to do this right now. So check it out.
Are you ready to rock?
That kind of is an effect that exists, and I found it on Short Bust. It kind of does exactly what I'm looking for right here. So I think I'm going to just stick with that. Let's just have it literally. You know what? Before I get into this, let me tidy this up. So I like to have voiceover on top. I'm going to use 3 different tracks here. I'm going to have my voiceover on top. I'm going to move my sound effects to the middle, and because they're beds, we're going to lay on them. They're going to the very bottom. Okay, so first thing is first. Let's go ahead and start this off with a good sound effect here.
Are you ready to rock?
I want that to die down, right almost there. Kind of has a nice echo. Now my big joke here is this sound effect. So now look, I'm not going to be able to have it on the same line because I want to overlay it. So I'm going to have to put it under here. I'm going to stack it because this is my joke. The place is empty because nobody's there.
Ready to rock! Ready to rock!
Okay, so then I do want to kill that.
You ready to rock?
That eats up a lot of my time because my script is already pretty heavy. Let's just work this together and see what we come up with.
Are you ready to rock?
Oh, that's right. You can't leave your house. All right, so after Can't Leave the House, I have up-tempo rock music coming in. So let me pull my music over here. House. And I want that to hit. I want that to hit. House. Well, okay. Well, okay. While you're at home, staying house. Well, okay. While you're at home, staying safe, check us out online. So I have my work parts and my voiceover cut up like this so I can stack it to save time. So it's going to make it sound a whole lot tighter. It's going to really make it sound cleaner too. And you do it in a way where you're not muddling over the words, so it's harder to hear. You kind of do it where this is house, right? The pageant. Oh, online. So look, it drags off right here. So a real easy cheat is I can start my next segment here, even though I'm not done here. And you never notice it. It just sounds a whole lot cleaner and more upbeat, a lot faster. It kind of hits. Check us out online. The pageant. That was too much. Check us out online. Thepageant.com. Check us out online. Thepageant.com and DelmarHall.com. So let's see. So pageant.com, DelmarHall.com. Now, I need a quick little sounder right here. Where's my sound effect at? I've got a few to choose from which to choose. Yeah, you know what? This is what I want. I want to speed this up. I want it to be even tighter. So if I go up here, see the little stopwatch comes up, I can shrink this down, make it the same sound effect, just faster. That's what I'm looking for. Sounds like you're drinking through a straw or something. .com. .com. Hall.com. .com. I'm going even tighter. .com. 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 Well, I just don't love this. .com. Right, you can't leave your house. Well, okay, while you're at home, staying safe, check us out online, thepageant.com and DelmarHall.com. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speed this up, too. When I go, ooh, that's fast. Safe, check us out online, thepageant.com and DelmarHall.com. Probably a little fast, so let's go ahead and... my magic mouse on my Mac gets carried away sometimes. Let's go to 90, see what that sounds like. Out online, thepageant.com and DelmarHall.com. .com. All right. So that sounds a lot better. Not perfect, maybe, but let's see what alt-rock track I have now, because that's what I needed, right? Up-tempo under there. There's my quick sound. Alt-rock up and under me. Okay, so let's find a good track for that. So before I started, I went in and I labeled all my tracks so I could get to them pretty easily. Rock, drum beat, medium, heavy. Not very alt rock. It's a little too mellow. Probably too light. What am I looking for? Alternative rock music. All right, so this is where we're going to play with it. I think it's going to be one of these two right here. Let's see which one sounds better under my dialogue. The Pageant and Delmar Hall offer a huge with great seating. Okay, so let me just take this sucker over here. Potentially, what's going on? I just want that. Oh, I'm zoomed out. All right, so where's my music? Let's see what it sounds like over this guy.
The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting.
Probably this one right here. Let me take them both back with me now. And I can oh, there's all my vanilla ice. And then I can still come back and use this one I want, or use that other one if I feel like it. Now I need to have this work with my sound effect.
The pageant and Del Mar Hall.
Well, that sounded like crap without music under it. Started on a good on beat.
The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert. The pageant.
Might need this longer.
The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer.
So I'm not sure that this is contrasting enough with the bed right before it. So I might pull this bed and actually use that other one now. So I like to put fades in and out of everything, but it doesn't have to be dramatic, just a little bit, because you kind of want to prevent kind of that shock feeling. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just always put, even if it's just a teeny fade, on all my incoming music.
DelMarHall.com. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer.
Well, first of all, it's loud as can be.
DelMarHall.com. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer.
So yeah, I probably need this a little bigger. I didn't want to because I like sound effects that are short and sweet. It's not working.
DelMarHall.com. The pageant and .com. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting. In an intimate setting with great seating options and some of the biggest names in music. You're going to have a night you'll never forget.
Never forget. Then I have another quick sounder. I might switch these sounders. Let's see. Where's this other stinger? See, this one might work better at the front. I didn't want to, but I might. This is the process.
The pageant.
I have to be mindful of my time too, because my copy is tight. I know that much.
The pageant and Del Mar. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge. The pageant. The pageant and Del Mar. The pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting with great seating options and some of the biggest names in music. You're going to have a night you'll never forget. Never forget. Forget. Never forget. Never forget. Never forget. You'll never forget.
Okay, so then for my last section, my final bed is lighter and a little more relaxing sound. So what do I have for that? There's a lot of dialogue in this end. 13. If I do it there. Let's see what this sounds like. Come on. Stupid me. I feel like my time is going to be just out the window here. I'm not even going to be close to 30 if I keep putting such big transitions in between everything. I might have to rewrite. We'll see. No, idiot. Get. That's a big transition.
You'll never forget. Look, I know this doesn't help you much right now.
Hopefully I can make up some time by stacking the audio or the dialogue here.
I know this doesn't help you much right now, but if we all do what we're supposed
So I need to mess with my sound envelope here. Pull my volume down.
Look, I know this doesn't help you much right now, but if we all do what we're supposed to, we'll be back together in no time. Together in no time. We don't know when we're coming back. In no time. We don't know when we're coming back, but when we do, we want you to be there. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at The Pageant STL.
I can kind of speed this up pretty much whatever I want just because it kind of feels like a disclaimer.
But when we do, we want you to be there. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at The Pageant STL. STL. The Pageant STL.
All right, so let's just check the time. Just for laughs here. Oof, I'm at 35, so I'm 5 seconds too heavy. All right, that's a lot. And you can tell I'm serious because I have my hat on backward. 5 seconds is a lot. So it sounds like I'm going to have to rewrite some of my dialogue to fix that. I'm not going to do that in this commercial, but let's listen to what we've got, even though it's 5 seconds too long, and see what it sounds like and see what we need to fix.
Are you ready?
Oh, I can tell you right out of the gate, I can shorten the crap out of that nonsense. Okay, so let me cut it. This isn't going to be a big fix, but it is going to give me a little more time. I'll shorten it a ton by half. Maybe save me a second.
Are you ready to rock? Ready to rock?
Oh, that's right. You can't leave your house. Well, okay. While you're at home, staying safe, check us out online, thepageant.com and delmarhall.com. The Pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting with great seating options and some of the biggest names in music. You're going to have a night you'll never forget. Look, I know this doesn't help you much right now, but if we all do what we're supposed to, we'll be back together in no time. We don't know when we're coming back, but when we do, we want you to be there. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at The Pageant STL.
I kind of hate this. So that saved me only a half a second tightening that up at the beginning. I could probably do that with this entire intro.
Are you ready to rock?
I feel like I hear that intro a bunch on their station already.
Are you ready to rock?
Oh. Let me tighten it. The whole thing.
Are you ready to rock?
All right, so...
Are you ready to rock?
Oh, that's right. You...
Maybe.
Are you ready to rock?
Oh, that's right. You can't leave your house. Well, okay. While you're at home, staying safe, check us out online, thepageant.com and delmarhall.com. The Pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an delmarhall.com. The Pageant.
How long is this monstrosity? Half a second.
The Pageant and the Pageant. The Pageant and Del Mar.
I'm coming in pretty firm right there. It needs to sound more like this.
The Pageant and Del Mar Hall off.com and delmarhall.com. The Pageant.
That doesn't help my time.
experience in an intimate setting with great seating options and some of the biggest names in music.
So I can afford to mess with it right now because it already kind of sounds like crap.
You'll never forget. Look, I know this doesn't forget. Look, I know this doesn't help. Forget. Look, I know this doesn't help you. You're gonna have a night you'll never forget. Look, I know this doesn't help you much right now, but if we all do what we're supposed to, we'll be back together in no time. We don't know when. We don't know when we're coming back, but when we do, we want you to be there. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at Be There. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at The Pageant STL. STL. TL. TL. At The Pageant STL.
All right, so I killed a full second. That's substantial. It's not perfect. I might need to rewrite, and I still have some tweaking with the levels to do. But there you go. A simple from script, and I kind of stick to the script pretty well. From the script, I followed everything I had laid out. I did make a couple of switches here, but remember, I had the liberty to do that because it's my script. And I'm the producer, but I followed everything. I probably need to rewrite, and I have 4 seconds too much, so I probably need to kill at least one line in here somewhere. I'm not going to do that right now. That will be for another video for another day in a re-edit of this. I hope this helps you as you're putting together your 30-second spot for the pageant in Del Mar Hall. If you have any questions, as always, reach out, text, email, call. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, guys, quick follow-up. After I ended the recording, I went and I messed around a little bit, and I mixed my entire track into one session right here. And then I took it and I split it up into separate parts, and in those separate parts, I messed with the speed of it. Okay, so you can see I cut it up, and if you zoom in on this one, I have the first segment at around 95%, second one 89%, and the third, I think that says 91, if you can read that. And so now that's short of me taking the entire file and compressing the speed of it down to a 30-second spot. If I do it this way and I cut it up and I put different sections at different speeds, it's not so noticeable. So I think the final product is not so bad, and it's very workable without having to do a ton of rewrites. It just took me about 15 extra minutes to play with the timing. Here, check it out.
Are you ready to rock?
Oh, that's right. You can't leave your house. Well, okay. While you're at home, staying safe, check us out online, thepageant.com and delmarhall.com. The Pageant and Del Mar Hall offer a huge concert experience in an intimate setting with great seating options and some of the biggest names in music. You're going to have a night you'll never forget. Look, I know this doesn't help you much right now, but if we all do what we're supposed to, we'll be back together in no time. We don't know when we're coming back, but when we do, we want you to be there. Follow us on Facebook for more updates at The Pageant STL. Not too bad, right? And it just took a little more tweaking, but that's the process of making a commercial. Go back, listen to it later, see what it sounds like. If you have any questions, call, text, email. Thanks.